What's going on, guys? Welcome back to The Commodity. I'm Fez, and today we are taking a look at the United States growing military footprint and Australia explained 7.30. I don't know what the 7.30 means, but we'll probably learn about it. This video was suggested to us by, let's pull up the Discord, too many. All right, here we are. It was suggested to me by T-Girl009. It says, U.S. growing military presence in Australia. Check out my Discord. Link will be up in the corner. I always forget. I'm turned around. Actually, my camera doesn't do that flip thing. But guys, hit the subscribe button. I'm almost at 90,100 subscribers. Just checked. It was 90,091 subscribers. Again, I'm kind of hemorrhaging some because I'm not covering certain countries right now. And apparently people don't want to wait. But let's go ahead and jump into this. I kind of have to hurry a little bit, but the reaction is going to be genuine, and I'm really actually intrigued. So let's go ahead and take a look at this.
During the Cold War, America's military presence in Australia sparked major public demonstrations. Protesters expressing fear that joint US facilities such as the Pine Gap satellite surveillance base near Alice Springs would make Australia a target for a Soviet nuclear attack. Now, under the AUKUS alliance, Australia will see the biggest American military build-up on Australian soil in decades. The Albanese government will spend hundreds of billions of dollars on upgrades and new facilities and new equipment to ensure Australia can operate alongside our biggest military partner. Under an agreement struck in 2011, more than 2,000 US Marines are now deployed through Darwin each year.
And today, we endorse major force posture initiatives that will expand our access and presence in Australia.
Four Corners revealed last year up to 6 nuclear-capable B-52 bombers could be rotated through Tyndall Air Base near Darwin.
Will having those US B-52s rotating through Tyndall Air Base further inflame strategic tensions with China?
I don't think so at all. I think what's really important here is that the more we are able to build interoperability with the Americans, and being able to enhance that opportunity is a good one for our defence forces.
Australia's Air Force has already been training in the north alongside US B-2 stealth bombers, capable of striking 11,000 kilometres without refuelling.
That's crazy.
Several bases are getting $2 billion worth of upgrades to runways, refuelling systems, hangars and security systems.
So I'm going to go back a little bit. I think the simple question here for me is, what is your take on a foreign country building a military base within your country? I think we're pretty much the only country that truly does that, especially to this level. It's funny. People were like, could you imagine a country like any country really coming to the United States and building a military base within the United States? A lot of people are like, heck no, but I'm like, we do it. So why are we the only? I mean, to be fair, we're probably the only country that can do it to a certain scale because we spend so much money on it. It's not necessarily like a thing of that everybody can do. Again, I think we're wasteful with our money in the military. I mean, I know that we spend a lot of it for good, but at the same time, I still think it's very, very wasteful that we're spending $800 billion a year on military, just because we want to be the world police, which I think is a bit excessive. But at the same time, I don't know if we stopped, what would happen. Would Taiwan be attacked? Would Australia be attacked? Would New Zealand be attacked? All these kind of things. If we weren't in these areas, or if we weren't building strategic locations throughout the world, I don't know. I don't know enough to know that. But that's the way I kind of look at it. I'm like, what would happen if it wasn't for these bases being built and the money being spent? But let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. I'm just curious. So let's go now. Could you imagine China doing the same? Let's keep on going.
Upgrades to runways, refuelling systems, hangars and security systems to accommodate exercises and visits from US aircraft.
From early in the next decade, Australia will take delivery of 3 US Virginia-class nuclear-powered submarines.
At a cost of $8 billion, Perth's naval base will be upgraded to become a permanent submarine base. An East Coast submarine base is yet to be decided, with Brisbane, Newcastle and Port Kembla announced as options. The waste from those submarines will be stored on defence land. Where is not clear. Woomera was previously rejected for a domestic nuclear waste dump because it is a rocket testing facility. The Albanese government is talking up the local manufacturing benefits of this big defence spend.
This is a massive endeavour. It's going to transform our national economy, but it is going to transform the South Australian economy. Thousands of jobs are lifting up of the technological capability of the broader economy.
A new shipyard is being created in Adelaide to build the AUKUS-designed nuclear-powered submarines. Australia is already building its own underwater unmanned vehicles, or UUVs, capable of carrying weapons. Under the latest defence review, Australia will also aim to build its own guided missiles.
Nice.
We need a sovereign defence industrial base in this country if we are truly to be independent and sovereign and have supply chain resilience. And 2 great examples of that within the DSR is the commitment to manufacture guided weapons and explosive ordnance within Australia as soon as possible.
But for now, most of the new missiles and defence equipment will be imported from the US. Tomahawk cruise missiles, land-based mobile missile batteries, new Black Hawk helicopters, and $9 billion on new generation Hercules transport aircraft.
I mean, if they're not requiring purchase just to bring over these things, and they're based in the Australian American bases, I mean, now that seems like a good win that seems like a win-win to me. You know, you have these weapons, this equipment, all that kind of stuff. I mean, look at the prices. A Tomahawk missiles, $1.3 billion. The HIMARS, however he says it, missile thing, the launcher, $1 billion, Black Hawks, $2.8 billion, and of course the Hercules, $9 billion worth of equipment. I mean, if the Australian country can save basically 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 billion, I mean, that's a win. And I'm assuming that these are going to be within the bases of the United States. And of course, we are probably communicating very tightly and very together with Australia. I think that's actually a win. You're saving a ton of money on taxes. Even if they are paying for a portion of it, it's still a huge portion not being spent. So that's definitely a win to me in that area. But again, this isn't my country. So a win to me doesn't necessarily mean a win to somebody that lives there. So let me know again.
Over a period of time, we see that there will be a need for defence expenditure to increase above that which had previously been budgeted for. We make no apologies for that.
All this to project force and deter any potential aggressor.
Look at that. They kind of just highlighted over there. It's like they're not wanting to say it, but they're kind of saying it. So that's really funny. I gotta sneeze. Ugh. It's just crazy that a lot of people are kind of blind to what's going on over there, or in the world today against those countries, but nobody's wanting to say it, but they're pointing it out very, very, very specifically. So, because that last military video I did, they definitely were being very, very specific about it. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are about the military kind of putting a stronghold, or I don't know how to say it really, a bigger military presence in Australia. Let me know what you think. Positive, negative, I understand. Not everybody's going to agree. Some people are going to hate it. Some people are going to like it. Some people are going to be meh about it. But again, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And until next time,